What is happening, my YT gang? Y'all already know what time it is. We are back with another one. Man, today I ain't even finna waste y'all time. I'm going straight to it because I cannot understand this lady to the death of me. All right. Now, there is an NFL insider. Her name is Mary Kay. She had a whole conversation about the Cleveland Browns quarterbacks and what was going on with the whole situation of who was going to start. Now, I'm just going to play this footage for y'all before I start talking because I want y'all to understand where I'm coming from. Check out this footage.
I have a tendency to look good. But then you've got two rookies who have also played a lot of ball. I mean, you've got Dillon Gabriel, who is very smooth and efficient. And I thought he was that way with the pre-snap stuff, even in rookie camp. He just had an unbelievable command of that kind of stuff. So I think that's going to be important. And we're going to have to see, can Shedeur handle all of that stuff while learning a whole new scheme? These other guys have all had to pick up new terminology and new schemes very, very quickly. They've had to adapt and pivot to different coordinators. I mean, Shedeur has had Pat Shurmur as his offensive coordinator for a long time. He's had his dad, Shedeur Sanders, as his head coach for a long time. They've all been speaking a certain language for a long period of time. So he is almost an old dog learning new tricks for the first time, whereas all of the other guys are very used to change. Take Dillon Gabriel alone. He's probably had 6, 7, 8 different coordinators in his college career. He's done all different kinds of things. And so I think he just has that ability to pivot and adapt. And we know that Kenny can do that. And we know that Joe can do that.
Now, after looking at this footage, I'm just going to say this. I'm not going to say this, but I'm going to say this. She had not one good thing to say about my boy Shedeur Sanders, which that kind of tells me what angle she's playing in this when it comes to her talking about Shedeur Sanders. If y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? To be honest with you, she really don't know what she's talking about. And when you look at the footage, I see that young lady in the middle. She's laughing, okay? If y'all didn't catch that, she was laughing. And honestly, I think she was laughing because she knew that this lady did not know what she was talking about. Because first of all, what stuff is she talking about that we got to see if he's capable of handling, okay? The list of things that she named for Dillon Gabriel, and I'm not taking nothing away from Dillon Gabriel because he does look good, and I give him his respects, okay? He's doing his thing out there. Because the things that she listed for Dillon Gabriel, in which she said makes him look good, was efficiency, pre-snap stuff, and learning the scheme. Now, my question is, when you look at other insiders, the people who was there for the mini camp, for the rookie mini camp, who had eyes on every single play, every single snap that Dillon Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders was doing, right? When they was out there telling us that sometimes Dillon Gabriel looked good, but there was other times where Shedeur Sanders looked better than Dillon Gabriel. Doesn't that goes to say that he is just as efficient as my boy Dillon Gabriel? Somebody help me understand it. And then to top it off, bro, she had the audacity to sit here and say that this man Shedeur Sanders has to learn the new schemes and get used to dealing with different offensive coordinators. Oh my gosh. Clearly she did not do her homework, okay? The only person that she named as an offensive coordinator for Shedeur Sanders is Pat Shurmur, okay? And I'm going to give y'all a list of this long time that he spent with Pat Shurmur. Pat Shurmur became the offensive coordinator in 2024 for Colorado. In 2023, my boy Sean Lewis was the offensive coordinator. When you go the year before that, in 2022, when he was at Jackson State, the offensive coordinator name was Brett Bartolone, in which that was his very first season as an offensive coordinator, which goes to tell us what? In 2021, when Shedeur Sanders became a freaking college football player, he had a whole nother offensive coordinator. What is she talking about, man? So like I said, man, at the end of the day, I'm not going to say what I want to say, but y'all picking up what I'm putting down, man. Everything when it comes to Shedeur Sanders with her is coming from a different angle. I'm going to leave it there. On another note, man, my boy is still receiving compliments from great quarterbacks that played before his time. That's Drew Bledsoe and my boy Troy Aikman. take a look at the footage of what they got to say about my dog.
I do think he's a franchise quarterback. I love his game. I've obviously been watching him for a number of years. I know his father intimately well, and wish him the best, of course, as well. So what Shedeur's been able to do has been remarkable. You know, to start first going back to when he was young before he went off to college, but success has followed him. It's not a surprise for anyone who's followed Deion's career and what he's done as a coach as well. So I'm excited for Colorado. I'm excited for Shedeur, and really looking forward to seeing what he might do at the NFL level. My expectation is that he's going to have a hell of a career.
I thought he was first round talent. I don't know the guy. I still, it's sort of a mystery to me why he fell as far as he did. But when I watch him, he's accurate. He throws with anticipation. The ones that are successful, you can almost see the future, right? You have to be able to anticipate. You have to throw guys open. If you wait to see a guy open, especially as you rise to the NFL level, then you're behind and you're just not going to be successful. Now, Shedeur seems to be able to anticipate well. I liked watching him play in college. Again, he didn't have a ton, of help up front. He was getting hit. It's another thing that I look for. It's not just the durability piece, but it's the mental toughness of knowing that you're going to get hit the next play, but still standing in there and delivering the ball and doing that over and over again. That's a hard thing to learn. It really is a hard thing to learn. I don't know if you can learn it. And Shedeur seems to have that ability to take his hits and keep battling.
Hey, look, man, at the end of the day gonna end. And right now she ending the day looking goofy. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. Drop them things down in the comments. I'm gonna holler at y'all on the next one.